Alright, let's do a message for Aries or Aries cross-watcher. Aries or Aries cross-watcher. For whoever this is for, it could be for anybody. Aries or Aries cross-watcher. What is the strongest energy right now for Aries or Aries cross-watcher? Woo! Okay. So whoever this other person is, and this does not have to be a specific message like love or anything, it could be any message. This is just showing up as you and another person. Something to do with you and another individual. Whoever this other individual is feeling like the Eight of Swords. This is like that. Well, one, I feel like they don't know what to say. They're also stuck in their head regarding a decision that they've made. Like they believe something to be the case that may or may not be the case. Maybe they're assuming, they could be assuming that, you feel a certain type of way, whatever way that is, but it may not be true, or it could very well be true. Because this can also be somebody who feels ashamed. Eight of Swords. Perhaps they feel guilty of something, or afraid in some way that they've ruined something between the two of you, a connection or something here, because they've made a decision, and it's a big one. It's a big decision that is not just impacting them and even other people, but you as well. Maybe even impacting you emotionally. It's impacting your life in some way. I think that whatever decision someone made, they weren't considering you or anyone or a couple of other people they weren't considering. I think this is someone who gradually was put into a situation and now they're in it, like thick, that has now isolated them from others, even you. Like now they feel isolated from you, from the rest of the family, or from the other friends or other people. Like they did it. They made a decision and a choice that has got them where they are right now. And it's kind of living with that, living with the decision that they've made. Because it's such a big decision that it ain't going to go anywhere. Like they have to, it will, I'm hearing follow them. We've all been there. I'm just telling you the message, okay? This is what I'm seeing. You can reverse this as well. So this is somebody who is convinced, well, I've already done it. There's no way out of it. There's no way around it, But they're not happy with this decision. Even if it was a decision initially they thought they were happy with, I'm telling you right now, this is somebody who feels guilty. They do. And maybe y'all aren't talking, I don't know, because I keep wanting to clear my throat. But they've got themselves caught up in some shit here. They really have. And it didn't have to go this way. It didn't have to end up this way or be this way, but it's definitely this way now. And basically, they're kind of at a spot right now where they're like, well, I can't do anything about it. Can't do anything, so I'm just going to do nothing because I can't do anything about it. I'm not sure how emotionally attached or connected you are to this person, or even who this person is to you, but I don't feel that there's a lot of emotion here. And probably for good reason at this point. Like this person is so wrapped up in something. A lot of it's their guilt, to be honest. That they forget that they can change the situation. They could try to do the right thing. I mean, whatever the right thing would be here, only they would know. They could try, but first that would be taking accountability and seeing where maybe they were wrong in this choice or decision that they've made, or action that they've taken, or whatever this is. For starters, we can start there, but they're not going to start there because in their mind, well, oh well, I can't fix anything. I can't do anything about it. I can't. I've already done it. Already happened. Whatever. Okay. Tracks has come out here. Direct autopilot, travel. I think I can. One way, go the distance. This is something that this person like got themselves into, and it was steady. It's a steady movement forward. They weren't blindsided. They had plenty of ample time, as how I'm hearing it, to see the truth of this and do something about it, or take accountability, like to wake up, and they're not. I even feel like this person's repeating something that they've probably done before, but this time it's like worse. It's like worse in some way, shape, or form. Whatever they did, I don't know if they thought or even cared that it would affect you or other people. But it is. And, I don't know, I think they're disappointed in themselves, to be honest with you. Like, something did not have to go this way. If you and this person are estranged from each other, or you have, like, a gap, I'm hearing a gaping hole. If you have, like, a gap between the two of you now, a severing, there's huge space in between the two of you now. A lot of it has to do with this person and the way that they've gone about something, or just not at all. And they have a lot of responsibility in that, a lot of whatever. If I were to go off of what I'm feeling right now, like, because I always take on the energy of the message, I feel a little bit like whatever. But I feel like that's coming from you, unless it's reversed. You're kind of like, whatever. Whatever. You know? If they feel lonely or alone, or like, you know, certain people don't want anything to do with them at this point, it's because of them. It's because, and we've been there too in our own life, in our own time, but they've gotten themselves in this situation that they are now in, that they feel like they can't get out of, because they've done it now. And, you know, if they feel separation between the two of you, if they feel distance between the two of you, they did it here. They did it. It didn't have to be this way. I want to write that down. It did not have to be this way. It did not have to go this way. Your connection with this person, whoever this is, could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a love interest, a lover. It did not have to go this way. But is it now? Yeah, it is. It is. So, Aries. You know what else I'm getting from this? It didn't have to be this way. But they forget that. Like, they made a choice or decision, and now they're in it, and they feel like, well, I mean, maybe they're concerned if they've hurt your feelings, or if they've made you feel some sort of way, or if you don't even want anything to do with them at all now, or, like, they have created a distance between you and them. Sorry, they have. In this situation, or you have if it's reversed, but it's showing up as someone else, that this person has created the distance. They created the space. This is what they wanted, or it wouldn't have happened. They had plenty of time to decide on this or not. And they've made their decision. I don't know if the decision can be, but, you know, taken back or anything, but what they can do is try, like, do something, but now they're kind of like, oh, I don't know, you know, like, this isn't someone who's being authentic to themselves, I'll tell you right now, because if they were being truly authentic to themselves in whatever move or decision this was that they've made, then they wouldn't be so miserable or unhappy or feeling like guilty of the decision. Why would there be guilt if this was something we were sure about, something we really wanted to do? Why? So again, more cards emphasizing they drove the wedge between you and them, or they're currently driving the wedge between you and them. But perhaps this was meant to happen. It might have been meant to happen for whatever reason. I don't know. Sometimes we don't find out till way later on, guys. But maybe this was meant to happen. There's 100% regret here and guilt. There's a type of power struggles also here that goes on, like this person makes just made an unpredictable decision or move. Like maybe you didn't get a heads up about something, or you weren't really forewarned, or you weren't really told, or let in on this, and then all of a sudden, and it's like, I don't know if they felt like they had to go about something in this way. I want to Google power struggles. What does power struggles mean between two people? Let's just see what it says.
A power struggle between two people means each tries to control the other, leading to conflict and resentment. It can show up as competing for influence, refusing to compromise, or forcing your way on the other person.
See, okay, so this may be someone who's now trying to make excuses. I don't know if they're verbally doing it or in their head. They're trying to make excuses and come to a reason why they were justified in making a move or a certain decision that they've made. Maybe they were saying, well, if I would have told you, or if I would have let you in on it, same thing, or if I would have given you a heads up or included you in some way, or if I would have let you know, then you would have tried to talk me out of it, or you would have said something negative about it, or whatever. But they don't even know if that's the case. Now, shit is way worse because something wasn't said or wasn't, it's just the way that someone has gone about something is really kind of fucked. And, I mean, maybe it was because who fuck knows? Who the fuck knows why people do what they do? Who the fuck knows why this person just did what they did? Who knows? Or maybe it wasn't recent. Maybe this was a long time ago. Shit, some of you it's recent, though. Some of you it was a long time ago. Like, they're thinking there's a power struggle when really it's like, I mean, maybe you can just be honest about it. It doesn't have to be a power struggle at all. Like, if you're wanting to do something, take a risk, take a chance, jump into something. If you're wanting to do something, I'm not going to fucking hold you back. I'm an Aries, damn it. Do you know me? Do you fucking really know me? Because it's starting to feel like you don't know me, and now you're really not going to know me or know me well, or, there's this wedge that you've driven between us. Or perhaps you've allowed another person to drive between us, but you let it happen. You let it happen. You don't know. Don't try to put that on me because you're trying to make up excuses for the fact that you actually feel regret or guilty about something that you've now done. That's fine. Been there, done that too. But, don't try to put that on me. That's what I'm getting from this. Don't put that on me. No. You have no idea if I would have been supportive. 3 of Pentacles, supportive, cooperative. You don't know. I could have very well been. But now it's just making it a little bit worse because I feel like you're trying to make me out to be something I'm not, or say that I would react in a way that you don't know if I would have or not. Maybe I would have. But why would you be afraid of that? If you're so sure about something, then why would it matter what I think about it? So, I think somebody is... They don't really know what they want. They don't know what they want, but they've already made a move, a choice, or a decision that is showing that they want something specific, but that's not really what someone wants because they don't know. And I don't think this person is really making themselves happy at the end of the day. They're worried about, making everyone else happy, and it's like, well, I can't make this person happy and you happy, and it's like, it's not even a fucking about me. I don't know who else you're trying to make happy or whatever you got worried about them or whatever they're trying to do, but don't put what you got going on with them or whatever, or those people or however. Don't put that on me, if that's even the case here. It could also just be, if you're so sure about something, then go be. Go be. Go be. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. Like, whatever. Really, there we go with the whatever. They feel it internally. I don't know if they're letting on to this on the outside, but I think this person has no clue at this point how they're going to easily get out of something or get through it or get around it or, you know, just get out of the wedge they've built between the two of you now. They don't know. They don't want to be in the situation that y'all are in. They don't want things to look like how they currently look or to be what they currently are becoming or are. They don't want that. They didn't want this. But that's how it is. The best thing you could do here is to continue backing away from the situation, whatever it is. And that may suck, you know, I don't know. But that's the best thing you could do. Let this person figure out what they need to do, because this is a cycle someone's in. There's a lesson they need to learn in this, and us being like blah 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 is not going to do anything. I'm not even saying you're doing that, because I don't see that. I actually see you wanting to be cooperative. Or you would have been. I mean, had you known more in advance, or just been, you know, let in on something here. I don't know. And if it's not that type of decision or whatever, it could have been something someone did, maybe even against you. I don't see that, but for those of you that will resonate with, because it could be a group of you, now they're kind of like, shit, I don't know how I'm going to get out of it. And, you know, could be several other things, like they've made some poor decisions here, and it was due to them wanting to be above you or keep control or power in some way. But now they've drove a wedge here between you and them, and you could have been their ally or somebody. You know, you could have cooperated with the situation, worked well in the situation, but they are the reason, is what I want to say. And I hate pointing the finger here, but that's what I'm seeing. Now, where could we have done something? I don't know. It's not really saying that. It's just saying maybe like... I got something similar earlier about stay in our own lane. I'm kind of getting that here. Just stay in your own lane. Just keep staying in your own lane. You know? Look, balance. If this is what someone wants, if this is how they want to be, if this is who they are, if this is what they choose, fine. You know, the only thing we can do at the end of the day is worry about ourselves when it comes to our actions and our choices and decisions. That's it. I think if you haven't already, you'll get to a point where you realize that there's nothing you can do about a situation, and someone's just going to have to realize, or not, with time, the weight of their actions or decisions or choices here. They may even have moments where they feel like happy because they've done this, or they've been this way, or they made this choice or decision. But deep, deep down, the truth of the matter is, this isn't someone who's fucking happy. No. No. But so be it. If they feel the need to, or felt the need to go about something the way they went about it, to be the way they've been, so be it. Sometimes this is the way the cookie crumbles. So that's what we've got here. Yeah, it says don't worry, moving on. So easy going. That's probably the best approach here, is don't trip about something as best as you can, and just, you know, that's all I gotta say about that. Alright guys, well, thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.